Welcome, Capricorn. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Gemini reading. The full moon is on the 27th, a Monday, on the west coast of the U.S., but most of the world will experience it on Sunday, the day before the 26th. I have laid out the African Tarot along the axis of the horoscope wheel. I'll clarify with the Crow Tarot and finish off with a couple of oracle cards. This reading will be extended, and I will include a link in the description box below. And I will also ask you to like, share this video, comment below. I enjoy reading your thoughts and your appreciations, your feedback, and subscribe to Pacific Tarot as well. However, I'm aware that you can't do any of those things or make those choices until you've seen the video. I cannot stop mid-reading. It's difficult for me to do that, but I will remember to do that at the end. And because I know many of you will not make it to the end, just know that I appreciate your time with me and all the support that you give me. So thank you in advance. Let's get started, Capricorn, with your overall reading, the 10 of Cups. Indeed, this is really particularly highlighted during the full moon, the area of working with other people. This is a growth area for you. This is an area where you are really learning to come out of your emotional shell of protectiveness, of hypersensitivity. Your natural caretaking abilities incline you to be able to understand when others need support or help without their asking for it. There's almost a natural, gentle desire to be a caretaker, to overgive. And in this way, you're learning to allow yourself to be who you are, to live in this emotional richness of generosity without overdoing it, learning to balance this, learning to allow yourself to be who you are, but setting safe and respectful limits, respectful to yourself. This is about balancing the way you give and receive, understanding how difficult it is for you to limit what you give, but also understanding now, as the result of many experiences in which you felt exploited, taken advantage of, that you are giving to others when you allow yourself to receive their care, their attentions, their nurturance. And this is part of what is transforming the community, the world that you want to be a part of, that you want to see. This is creating this wonderful experience of love, shared resources, accepting people for where they're at, and allowing them to accept you, your need for privacy, your need for protection, but your desire to give, your natural, unfettered desire to share and to give support to others. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, the Queen of Wands. And this is focusing on another aspect of your generosity. And here, in the place of your community, your social position, your professional position, or the work that you do, you are brimming with confidence. This card speaks of aspirations to a new positionality in whatever work you do, whatever work you aspire to. And my sense here is that you are claiming a new sense of authority and management over a creative or expressive act. You are claiming your passion. You're claiming your right to exercise that passion in a way that is now very clearly aligned with your goals to prioritize that passion, that creativity, that desire to express yourself and exude this radiant sense of power. This is a sense of power you have often shielded, veiled, as the result of your sensing that others perceived you as a threat. You know that that's something you can't control anymore. You're not trying to control that, but you are being more judicious with the way that you express that and claim that power and that passion without apology. And this is really transforming your community. It's transforming your work, and it's putting you in a new position in a way that allows your world to be transformed by this serious expression of your energies, your full creativity, your imagination. In the first house, the Moon card. The Moon is this place of tapping into the wealth of your emotions and your subconscious energies. This conforms really well with this transition that you're experiencing overall, an opening up of your emotional life, your unconscious life. And this is something that has been a source of containment for you in the past, because your awareness of this powerful ability you have to pick up on the energies of others. And this is in many ways a result of this powerful sensitivity that you have. This deep awareness of the profundity of your sensitivity, your information, your intuition, which allows you to tap into a collective unconscious. You are consciously mining this through your prayers, through your meditations, through an active journaling of your desires and your experiences. I often talk about the power of dream journaling, a place where I actively cultivate information that is available to me, support available to me from invisible spheres and realms. And this becomes increasingly a place where you consciously ask for the help and support that is all around you and that you now recognize resonates with your experience, is part of this self-knowledge that you have gained and your ability, your courage to face down the fearful repercussions of that. In the fourth house, this is your history, your family, your foundation. The Three of Wands is where it's all blooming for you. You are developing that business, that expression, that practice, that project that is allowing you to take the resources and the information you're gaining, the passion that you now feel prepared to express appropriately, and turn your vision towards the future and to the external world. You are mining your unconscious in order to direct yourself in your efforts to test the waters, make the connections you need, make contacts, reach out through your networks, do the research necessary to find more information and more connections about your expression, whatever this particular project is, this business, this effort, so that you are open. You are waiting for the feedback, for the responses of the feelers and the testing that you've been putting out. But your waiting is expectant and excitement. It's passionate for the glimpse of the world that you are now exploring. In the seventh house, this is the house of your significant relationships. This is echoed by the tremendous change and, I think, courage that you are exhibiting. This is the ability to express your emotions, unleash your passions, and what you've learned in the past about the beliefs you once had about those, the very limited, restricted beliefs you had, that you couldn't have money with love, you couldn't have joy without suffering. You are understanding and rebuilding, releasing this idea that it is a zero-sum game and that you can have it all. And you're actively working on building up these beliefs of abundance because it's not something that you have been groomed or conditioned to understand. And this has held you down for a very long time. So you are in this transition where you're experiencing abundance on your own terms. And I mean abundance by recognizing the opportunities that surround you in any moment, in the present moment, and really looking at the ways that you have been disappointed, you've failed, you've been heartbroken in the past based on some sense that the good things in life, all of the good things in life, were not intended for you, that you were not deserving of those things. So this is a powerful belief system that you are breaking, you're attempting to break, as you now recognize the wealth that you have in your intuition and through your passions. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Wands here, with the Ace of Wands in the 9th house and the Tower in the 11th house. I love this. This is indicating absolutely a brand new belief and spiritual experience. This is almost a rebirth for you. This is the beginning of feeling a sense of empowerment and expressing your passion, not containing your beliefs, not holding yourself back or veiling your sensitivity because of the sense of threat in many ways that you perceived, that others perceived you. This holding back and making yourself small is something that you are releasing gradually. This is not an overnight thing. This is overturning lifetime habits of playing small. This indeed is all been in preparation for major changes in your experience of the world, a major opening of what was previously felt like an oppressive system that contained you. Not simply the containment you experienced, the shielding you reacted to was a part of the oppressive structure that seemed to perceive you as a threat. For whatever reason, you know better than I how you may have seemed too powerful, too good for the situations in which you, in many ways, allowed yourself to be repeatedly exploited. So this is where the world changing is actually not a new phenomenon. Certainly the degree to which we're experiencing structural decline and the breakup of systems that we've always relied on, the discrediting of the powers that be, our lack of faith in the authorities that have governed our social order, are certainly imploding and exploding in ways that feel monumental. But you have been preparing for this new world through the release of your beliefs in the old one. I hope this has been helpful to you, Capricorn, and now I am recalling to ask you to like this video, share this with others who you think may appreciate it, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. And I've pulled from the Soul's Journey the Peace card. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energies. What a beautiful resonance for this reading and for your intention, your passion for peace, for love. This feels very powerful. And I'm finally going to pull a language of flowers. And I've pulled the cactus flower, and the key word is endurance. Hold on, you can do this. And there is a sense here that you have gone through it. You've been through so many difficulties, things seem to never have worked out in your favor. But all you must do, given this beautiful birth of abundance and joy that you are experiencing, this deep well of support that you now know that you have throughout time, you are able to endure. I'm going to extend this reading, the links below in the description box. Until next time, Capricorn, Namaste.